everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie Major and this is Energy Hour. So yeah, in this video I want to talk about my weekend because I just went to the Summit of Greatness. It was amazing. If you don't know what that is, it is hosted by Lewis House, and he has the podcast the School of Greatness. Amazing podcast. Please go tune into that. And the speakers were unbelievable, amazing. There was Joe Dispenza, who, if you are following me and you watch my stuff or read my books, you know that I love Joe Dispenza. And then there was David Goggins, who was amazing. And there's many, many other speakers. Esther Perel, who's unbelievable. And everyone was so inspiring and so touching. But I just want to talk about how it's so important to create a community like that, how to create energy like that. So first off, I want to give such gratitude to Lewis, his team, his fiancé Martha, who was so sweet, such good energy. And it was just such a great place to come to, where so many people could connect, to inspire each other, really just bounce ideas off one another, connect, support one another. And it wasn't just all about, like, my stuff is all about well-being. It's about law of attraction, meditation, but there was other aspects where people were in fashion, interior designers, business, like guys in finance, investment bankers, because there was also speakers talking about building your brand, about money, managing your money, finance. So there was an angle of everything. He also brought in artists, musicians, and it's just anyone can benefit from going to a place like this, just being a part of that community, that love, that connection. I met so many people. One of the girls called me like the next day being like, oh my God, I have this great idea for my business and and it's like interior design. And I was like, oh my God, thank you for sharing that with me. She's like, yeah, I just really wanted to share that. And this is what it was about. I went out for dinner with another group of people, and we're all talking about like how we got to this place in our life and what we believe in. And yeah, and some people believed in other things and vice versa. And that's the beauty. It was really and I'm just getting goosebumps speaking about it, because it's just a place where there was no judgment and such positivity and such love. And I'm originally Canadian and I'm from Vancouver. So I don't know if you know, but Canadians, we can be pretty overly friendly. And you Americans are like, oh, okay, like this is a little weird. But I've lived in LA for like the last decade, and also in New York and back and forth. But it was just so great to find a community like this and find people like this and open. That's the word I really want to sum that up, is openness. And I feel like I'm a pretty open person. I'm very weird in my thinking and I have an open mind, and I try to encourage others to be very open and to open your heart. That is, if you see my videos, I'm always like, open your heart chakra, open all your chakras, let the energy just come in, be very open to receiving from others, from other perspectives, because, you know, we live planet Earth. It's a variety, it's diversity, and that's the beauty of the energy of this universe. And bow down to Lewis for being such an open guy and really allowing that space for us believers, for us creators to come in and just witness this and be a part of that energy. And I've been to like quite a few conventions, a lot of people that I follow, that I love, that have been amazing too, but I can't even express how the energy was during this weekend. The connection and the group, and just the feeling of like anything is possible, which is something I preach all the time about, that anybody can manifest anything they desire. Just believe in it. You believe in yourself, believing all is possible, like anything is possible. And that's the community. Everyone was believing in that. Everyone was loving that. And even people who were maybe new to that idea, they were so open and you could see it in their eyes. You could see just like the sparkle and the connection. And I'm still like, I'm now in a group chat with some people and we're all like uplifting one another and just inspiring and encouraging each other. And it's just so important to find that community. And that's something like I've noticed on my soul journey. And this might resonate with you right now. I have had more of a quiet, maybe kept to myself soul journey. I'm still like new to social media, really trying to do my YouTube page, connect. It's still weird speaking to a screen for me, and also Instagram. Like, I didn't get Instagram until like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I believe, maybe three. But still, I think that's newer compared to a lot of other people. Just for my early 20s to my mid, I didn't like social media. I just could not really see the benefit. I didn't know I would become an author at the time. So when I really was diving into my spiritual growth, and I actually saw some people at this at the where I was, the Summit of Greatness. Some people were just in the corner, like writing notes, like during breaks and just reading their books. And I loved seeing that because it also reminded me that that was me. That was totally me at a moment in my past where I was really sinking in a lot of the information of spiritual teachers like Abraham Hicks, Napoleon Hill, um, Joe Dispenza, who was there speaking at this event, um, Bruce Lipton, like all these motivational people that I've really, Dr. Wayne Dyer, just have very much studied their material, have really trained my mind, reprogrammed my subconscious mind, really, and just really look in and start meditating and start the journey of my soul and connecting. And I always say it's funny, it's very much a coming home experience. It's like it's not separated, it's just you're finding your way back. And it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a precious thing. It's such an inspiring thing of just allowing yourself to come back to that energy. So it was really beautiful to see. But there's been moments in my soul's journey where I felt very alone, where I felt very like, okay, they look at me funny when I start talking to them about the universe. Anything's possible. You can heal anything. You can do this. You can be this. You can become this. Or I start bringing up the Akashic records or star seeds, and they're like, wait, what? And I'm just like, okay, people, like, it's hard. And sometimes people are really open to it and really want to learn, which I love. But then others are like, I've found like, where maybe at times where years ago I was trying to push it on my family. Now they're very more open to it. But years ago they were arguing with me, kind of coming at me saying this and that, and how can you say this when this is happening on planet Earth? How can you be saying this idea when this is happening? So a lot of that back and forthness, that resistance, and at the time, like, everyone is right in their own opinion because that's what they're believing, that's what they're perceiving, that's what they're connecting with at that moment, where they're maybe not ready to receive other information. It's just how it is. It's just you're ready when you're ready. And I sometimes find that this journey can be a little slow a little lonely and a little bit, okay, I just don't feel like I am having the connections or meeting people. I had those doubts of like, I'm new to social media, so it's hard to connect. I'm not finding the same people. I'm not maybe putting myself out there. And, I was really having these beliefs that was just holding me back. It was limiting me. It wasn't allowing me to be accepting of like a community like this one. And but also at the same time, I was, that's the thing about divine timing that I'm writing a whole book about, and how time is an illusion. But it's really understanding this connection, this community, this understanding you have your time with yourself and your soul's journey. But if you're feeling alone right now, I want to tell you there's people out there. There's people to connect with. There's communities to connect with. There's believers. And we are really, planet Earth is shifting into a new Earth energy. We're shifting into a vibration where this is now a more mainstream idea. But here, listen to this though. Centuries ago, this is what it was. This is what beings were. This is what galactic beings were, star seeds. Okay, so just keep an open book to when I'm saying this, but it's really a coming home. It's a circle of life. It's what all the animals know, it's what nature knows. And it is understanding this. So our world is really, planet Earth is again going back into this energy. The universe is like, all the planets are coming back and are, just reconnecting into this energy where we're shifting into this reawakening. And people are really awakening their third eye, opening their chakras, and really being like, hey, wow, I can be what I want to be. I can create the life I want. I deserve to be happy. I am worthy of anything I'm asking for. If I can think it, if I can see it in my mind's eye, if I can feel it in my heart, it can manifest. It's already manifested, but it's trusting and believing. And I see more people now stepping into their truth, into that alignment. And it's just so beautiful to see. But I just want to say I'm so grateful for the weekend. If you were there and you're watching this, thank you for participating. Thank you for Lewis's team, for everyone, all the speakers, all the people who have been a community. I met so many people who have actually been to these events for years, like prior, and they were just saying it gets better and better. So get your ticket for next year. I believe it's in September. It's going to be here in Los Angeles. If you're local, that's great. There's a lot of people flying in. But yeah, be part of this community. That's why I want to come here and just take this time and just give such gratitude, because it's so important to give thanks and appreciate people who are making a difference. And I'm just so grateful. And I am so grateful to be a part of that. Such gratitude, honored, very honored, and just the energy. Let's start creating the energy that creates worlds. Like, this is what we're here for. We're here to uplift one another. We're here to encourage another. We're not here to put our negative 2 cents in, our fears or doubts. No, we're all here to remove the ego, leave the ego behind. And that is what is so beautiful about energy, about life. It's about just allowing stuff and respecting one another. We're all walking on the same planet. So being kind, listening, hearing each other, supporting one another. So thank you so much for watching. And yes, I'm gonna film some more videos. If you have anything you want me to film about energy, universe, questions, anything about time, manifestation, let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. And yeah, and I hope I see you next year. And just listen to his go follow him, because I'm sure we're probably going to do other events soon, and just be part of that community, because it was unbelievable. It was a beautiful experience. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.